You know I'm a good quarterback. Yes, sir.
Harrison Butker is on for the extra point.
Should have punted.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it.
That's my fault.
Well, I have to admit, I'm scratching my head a little bit here trying to make sense of what I just saw. Number one, huge lead. Just kick the extra point and be done with it. Number two, if you are going to go for two, just line up and go for it from the 2-yard line. Why make it so difficult? That's a long way to go to try and pick up some points.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. On the return, Tyron Johnson. And able to take it
usually
past
until
the
Fortnite
25 and up to the 28-yard
you do some
line.
Fortnite gameplay.
Possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs. And he'll get about 4 across the 30 to the 32.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown, so a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
The run got 4, now they deal with a 2nd and 6. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs, and he'll get this only up to about the 35. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places,
Not there,
not allowing any lanes to open up.
They're not getting no touchdowns on me, bro.
Trying to run for it with Jacobs.
No, sir.
This is going to depend on the spot, but
No,
it's
one
not a very
touchback.
generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short.
Legit one
Just a
touchback. 3
2-yard
tackles,
pickup,
that's
and that
it.
should necessitate
Big
a
boy.
call for the punt team here on 4th down.
Now, that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater, he just made a great play there.
Hyder's still not.
Here's A.J. Cole now as he's on to punt for Vegas. He'll send this one into the Midwestern air, and it's a good one.
Legit, they legit never score a touchdown. They got 10 points.
For a touchback.
I ain't not meant to press that. I don't want.
To begin this drive.
I picked
Here's
a horrible
Edwards
play.
as they will start on the ground. Runs through the contact. And he's brought
That was
down,
a decent.
this one up to about
Got
the
52 yards.
52 yards rushing for him now on just his first 3 carries.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Mahomes.
Come on, big dude.
Complete. Good coverage there. Forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback, I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
Ball in like curve.
Space out in front of him, wasn't it? I'm telling you, Brandon, when things are going right, they are going right.
And everything has been going their way for the most part. I saw that lane start to develop. Boom. He took advantage of it. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
Now, that was not a bad scramble there on 1st down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
Honestly, I'll probably just start running it, bro.
Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. Mahomes looks to throw on 3rd down. He is going to find Hill here.
Yes. Oh, there's no way. I put that man ankles. Oh, no sir. Replay.
And the Chiefs just continue to pour it on.
In order to lead
But
in a game,
ankles
you
watch.
get plenty of contributors, but that's the 2nd touchdown catch of this game.
Yes, sir.
He's one of the key guys
This
in
out
this
here.
one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. Extra point by Butker is on target, and that will extend this big lead. A drive that time of 6 plays, and it's capped off with a Kansas City touchdown. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Johnson now to return it. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Here's Las Vegas ready to take the field. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because we always talk about it being a team game, and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner, you need that one guy who can make a play against all odds that maybe can ignite things. And I think that's what they're looking for right now.
Yeah, you talk about going to your playmakers. They probably need to do it.
Find someone that you're used to touching the football that makes big plays and give them that opportunity to maybe wake up everyone else.
And Nick Bolton there on the tackle.
No doubt about it. A really nice job
Real
there by the
or what I
defense,
stop? I
allowing
can't
him
believe
to
that
get to
get
the
you.
perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
That was a nice pass. And I'm watching TikTok at the same time.
But not before they work it across midfield.
Well, maybe this offense has learned something from watching their counterparts work. I wonder if their coaching staff said, let's do what they've been doing the entire game, because that's worked well. This offense, they have not looked particularly good all game long. But a nice throw there for a good gain and a 1st down.
On 1st and 10, here's Carr. That's caught by his tight end, Foster Moreau. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Carr, that's complete to his tight end.
Alright, I'm gonna start paying attention now.
And he'll be
My
brought
bad, guys.
down with a 1st down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 23.
There's a nice pickup right there.
I'm
And
start
after
paying
watching
attention.
that play, I'm thinking about all the lost opportunities that they've had so far in this game. But right now, just focus on continuing to move the ball the way they did on the last play.
And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Once again, it's Jacobs. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a 3rd and about 4 more for a 1st.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
From the gun now on 3rd down, Carr. And he's going to lose yardage here. As they will switch ends as time has run out on this third quarter of play. 3 quarters in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Now Carr, got to have this one. Pass pulled in by Jones. What a catch. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3.
Well, this game is certainly pretty well over. They can go ahead and mark it in the win column. But as a defense, they don't want to get so soft now that everybody just throws the ball all over the place against them, gets big yardage, and puts points on the board. They have pride, too, on that side of the ball.
Alone to the right is Jones. Here's Carr to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Well, it just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same surface tablet that you look at on the sidelines. Nothing's worked for them. They've got to find a way to start matching each other's movements.
And that's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. A great effort there. There to make the grab. And the Raiders get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
Carlson on for the PAT.
Oh my gosh, what's wrong? What did you do?
And that'll cut the lead down to 26. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And it ends with a Las Vegas touchdown.
And then... Not on me, Elijah. Is that true?
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. Taken in at the 3. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The Chiefs offense and Tyreek Hill heading back out onto the field. And now he's inching closer to a 200-yard game. He's been so solid.
And he's really denting the pride of the guys playing defense, too, because there's certain barriers that you just don't want to give up. You never want to give up a 100-yard rusher, a 100-yard receiver. He's closing in on 200 yards. Wow, that's a really big game.
And they'll run the option to start the drive. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. Call it a loss of 12 that time. And it'll make this a 2nd and long. Mahomes taps this forward. It's a jet sweep. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. Well, I think the hope is, with a touch pass like that, maybe you catch the defense off guard, but they were all over that one.
And it is the kind of play that works better against certain defenses, and this clearly was the wrong one to run into. Really nice job getting him down behind the line of scrimmage.
The Chiefs on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This will be 3rd and a mile. Complete. The tight end, Kelsey. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. Here's the Chiefs punter now. In punt formation, but as we've seen, that's no gear. But how about this, a fake? And this is incomplete. A huge gamble.
Come over to the house. What's the time? I should probably be going.
Las Vegas' offense back out there ready to go. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Is this? You coming with me?
Wait, what? Good babysitter. No, you're not.
Carr now on first down. He completes it to Jones. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there, it's going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Carr going to give it to Jacobs. And he'll get about 3 just outside the 10, stopped at the 11.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks, allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. They'll keep it on the ground. Jacobs. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. To throw his Carr. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Josh Jacobs takes it in from a yard out. And the Raiders get a score closer. He's doing his part, but still facing a sizable deficit.
And he would like to do more, but he needs help from the other 2/3, right? He needs his defense to bow up a little bit, and he also needs special teams to maybe create some big plays and help them get back in it.
Carlson now to add the extra point.
This is the clearest video I've ever seen. This is the most HD shit ever.
And that'll make this a 19-point game. 5 plays there on that drive. And it was capped off by a touchdown run from Josh Jacobs.
This is the clearest video.
So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And the Chiefs are going to make the recovery. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up 2nd. Mahomes taps this forward. It's a jet sweep. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain.
And a lot of times these plays, they either go for nothing or they go for big yardage. And here, they got to the outside, turned it upfield, and ended up getting a nice little gain out of it.
They go play fake. Mahomes out to his left. space to run past the 20. And he'll even avoid the contact in the end as he will finally slide to a halt. A big play there on the scramble.
Now that's disappointing for the defense. They had the advantage, had excellent coverage all over the field, but they let him get away, scramble, and pick up a first down, and inside the 5-yard line.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. Mahomes taps this forward. It's a jet sweep. And he will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. Mahomes finding Tyreek Hill. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead.
You have fun with this one, partner?
I am. I mean, he's been fun to watch under center.
We always talk about getting to the next level, right? When we see people get into the zone, this guy's in the master class right now. What a performance he's putting on, just carving them up.
4 touchdown passes. Carving them up is right. Seems like everything he throws is going to be a completion and going in the end zone. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And would you believe it? This is caught in the end zone. And the fake extra point works to extend their lead by 2. And that's something you almost never see nowadays. When you fake it, you're at the 15-yard line on a PAT as opposed to just going for it from the 2.
I'm sorry. I know they got it, and congratulations to them, but it's just not a good play. I mean, the risk-reward is really off the charts. Not in your favor. Run your offense out there. Put it on the 2-yard line if you want to go for 2. But I'll be darned. They ended up getting that one, didn't they?
Well, they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Look, you gotta believe me. This is my PlayStation. That woman is lying. I mean, she tried to buy it off of me.
Are you listening to this guy? This guy's crazy. You gotta get this load off this place.
Don't you remember me from inside? No.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up first and 10 at the 41-yard line.
She charged at me and then threw herself on the ground. Okay.
Carr with a play fake to Jacobs.
She said situation. You've got to be kidding.
He's going to go for a big play downfield.
Interception. Interception.
Picked off by Ron Thornhill. And the Chiefs are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line. This start in the fourth quarter, that deficit had to throw the football. Unfortunately, there's the risk of big turnover.
And you know you're going to be throwing against nickel, dime, all sorts of
I'm so goated, bro. Like, oh my god, bro. Like, I'm so goated. I'm the best player in Madden in the whole entire world. I'm just playing.
This point on the clock, had to throw it.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down.
Hey, Bill.
64 yards rushing for him.
Yes, we had a
He's
little running
carried
in
the
the parking
ball
lot.
just 5
To
times.
verify a purchase
Another
for me.
example of this offense really having their way, Charles, and another big chunk play there on the
Andres
ground.
And when
Anderson
you look at the
and
defense,
Karen
they've got to do a
Jones.
much better job of wrapping up when they tackle. A lot of great opportunities continue to slip through their fingers, as do the runners.
Yo, give me just a second, guys. I'm gonna do something. I said I was gonna come on with the video, but we'll go back to another stream. Hope you're having a good night. Good morning. Because today is Sunday.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
Still want to knock me back. I said, over.
So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome
Whoa,
you back. And they just about put this one on ice as they've got it here, first and 10. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. It's a loss of 14 that time, and it'll be a 2nd and long. They'll try and run down some clock with Williams.
Big dude, bro.
Where do you think
caught the defense off guard there a bit on second and long, but now you still have to deal with third and long.
Yeah, you do, but you feel pretty good about the last play, don't you? And maybe it gives you a little bit of confidence dialing up the next one, that maybe your team will believe in it when you send it in.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
I'm under a lot of stress
Pretty
right
much
now.
meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at them. Put your big arms up the middle. Not too fancy there.
Nothing fancy at all challenging that defense.
No,
on
this
that
is
go-around.
legally
The
bad.
offense won the
If you
challenge.
go,
They'll
we
run
are,
here with
you
Edwards
know,
Alaire.
we are,
Dice this go around. He's hit behind the line and
You don't understand.
Here we go again. And then,
lost that
you just
time.
lied
It's
to my
gonna make
face.
second down pretty tough.
I have zero rooting interest in either team in this game.
Look,
I only want a
can I
good
go now?
game.
Oh,
But
would
with
you like
all
to
the
press check?
offense we've seen
Nah.
from them tonight,
Nah, I'm good.
it's kind of
Okay.
nice to see
Want
the
me to do
defense
it?
step up and make a big play.
Yeah, I was wondering if they were ever going to get him in the backfield. Nice to see him get a
Take
stop.
care.
And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up third down.
As much as some people think they can play the system, they can't. The truth will always come out. Liars and
It's one thing
thieves,
to win. It's
they won't
another thing
win.
to win and
In
put up the
fact,
amount of points that they did.
they
Boy,
won't even get to
clicking
play the
on
game.
offense.
They can't
Where do you
help but
think
feel
they're
great
going?
about themselves, can they?
Would you
I
like
mean,
to
what
mess
a
up?
game to put up that number of points, continually moving the ball, and things are
I'm
working
under a
and
lot of
clicking.
stress right
They
now.
think they can bottle this.
You don't understand.
Here we go again.
This is your last chance. Hand it over, or I'll put you under a citizen's arrest until security gets you. This is your... Take my hand and stay with me, my dear. Take my hand. Honey. Close your eyes and let the words paint 1,000 pictures. Overflooded out with me. I don't know where I belong. I don't know where I went wrong. I can write a song. I belong. You belong. You're mine. Overflooded out with me. Stop playing with them, Ryan.
You thought I was silly? That nigga is like,
Stop playing with them. And I'm like, I can never snitch. That's on my case. Put a chopper on a blade, put a blade on a stick. I keep my right hand spinning like my last name Smith. I don't miss, I'm making money while I pitch. I'm like that. Where my shooters at? Guess they running. And I'm like, I can never snitch. That's on my case. Put a chopper on a blade, put a blade on a stick. I keep my right hand spinning like my last name Smith. I don't miss, I'm making money while I pitch. I'm like that.
On the booth when we rapping. Damn, I'm getting lightheaded. Hold on. Yeah, I just like that shirt. Yeah, I like that jacket. Skeletons all on my chest. Yeah, they really bad. I got clones, I got dudes that could really show you. We got choppers, we got hoppers that could really blow you. Hold on, I got chops in the back with that photo. Go slip on my D like a solo. I got my D like a solo. Yeah, no need behind my head, but they was taking top like a photo.
Made their way out of the stadium tunnels, and the noise level in this place was just about off the charts.
Good.
They are set for
Let's do
football
one
as the
night done.
Chiefs get set to do battle with the Los Angeles Chargers.
Not for me, but
The 20.
I get that side of that bitch. Talking on me, she gon' hop like a polo. Damn, on the booth when we rapping. Damn, I'm getting lightheaded. Hold on. Yeah, I just like that shirt. Yeah, I like that jacket. Skeletons all on my chest. Yeah, they really bad. I got clones, I got dudes that could really show you. We got choppers, we got hoppers that could really blow you.
This before being stopped at the 28.
And we have to give credit to him for buying time and extending the play. But you know, there's some really upset defenders on that one. They thought that they had him. Instead, he was coated in Teflon and got away.
Line of scrimmage, the 28 now as they come up on second and a couple.
he's doing a 40K pass on the sofa.
Now Mahomes, first and try. He'll drop back. Edwards Alaire. But not before they work it across midfield.
Paint the sky.
And after he looked it in, he found plenty of space to roam and picked up big yardage.
Gonna let one fly for Robinson. And incomplete on the deep ball. Here's second and 10. To throw, it's Mahomes.
My bad.
His throw's going to be incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass.
His athleticism and what they're going to have to do when he can use his legs to dance around back behind the line of scrimmage and beyond the line of scrimmage.
And wouldn't you love to get a copy of their defensive scouting report going into the week? Because that's been stressed the whole time. Keep him bottled up.
And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown.
Everything, Maddie, I'm fine. It's fine. I knew it.
General rule, quarterbacks don't want to lock in on a receiver before the ball is snapped. But in this case, based on the matchup he thought he was going to get, it was favorable for his tight end. He locked in on him early and found him for a touchdown.
Extra point by Butker is on.
Hacemos un nuevo steak grilled cheese burrito de tacos. Arroz, salsa de queso de nachos, steak, doble steak, salsa chipotle, agarradas, fiesta chips, crema reducida en grasa, diferentes quesos, dobladito, espacio menos queso para spicy grandes patas jalapeños, alguien y sale, el double steak grilled cheese burrito. ¿Lo puedo comer? Hacemos un double steak grilled cheese burrito de tacos.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Here's the all-pro returner from 2018, Andre Roberts. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape. Past the 30. L.A. readies for its next possession. Herbert and the Chargers now with a 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line. Throwing to start the drive. Herbert. And right away, he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Chiefs.
Well, they went empty set there. No backs in the backfield. All receivers out in the pattern. And in this situation, you know what the quarterback has to do? Act as his own blitz control.
Yeah, he's got nobody else there to protect him.
No one else there to protect, which means he's got to get rid of the football and absorb the hit, but not go down and fumble the ball.
Right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. So that'll back them up 5. Kansas City taking the field for their second drive. Well, these guys hardly got a chance to catch their breath after the quick turnover, but I doubt they're complaining much.
Especially with the field position they get to start with. I wouldn't be complaining either. I'd want to get right back out there and get after them because now you have an opportunity to make a big play. I'd say let's be aggressive and go after him.
Clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. That's going to set them back 5 yards. Kansas City taking the field for their second drive. Now they'll be looking to duplicate the efforts of drive number 1 that resulted in 7 points in the 7-zip lead.
Well, you know how much I enjoy horse racing, right? Looks like they caught a flyer out of the gate, as they would say when you're running the big-time races. It means they get out to a fast start. They're setting the pace, making the other team chase now.
To throw again on second down. Mahomes. And that'll be caught. Touchdown, Kansas City. DeMarcus Robinson there to make the grab. And the Chiefs are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Butker on for the PAT. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead.
I'm back. Look.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Roberts electing not to try it, and this will come out to the 25. The Chargers get set to go here for their second drive. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, pump the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Back to throw here, Herbert. And that would off the mark behind him, incomplete.
Let's face it, if you want to get back into the game, these are the kind of throws you got to hit. He's wide open right there. Got to be able to get it to him, don't you think?
And those are the throws that haven't been available to them every time he's dropped a pass. Yeah, that's a big miss. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Now it's Herbert. And this pass broken up. But the contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
4th down, and on is Ty Long to punt. And that one hits at the 7, but bounds into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback. And Kansas City's offense now set and ready to go. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
And a little floater there is incomplete.
We'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one, forced the incompletion. That allowed him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely, frees up your guys elsewhere. They can't tackle him. And he makes it all the way down to the 31.
Not too small.
On the keeper. So he wanted to pass it, but that thing turned out much better.
And the crowd really responded, didn't they? They always like it better when the quarterback is scrambling around. Actually takes off.
This is caught by Hill for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 31 yards. And the Chiefs add on to their lead. Oh, they pitch to the tight end. It's a fake. And he gets in. But no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead.
All right, partner, one more time. Our whole lives, you put the ball on the 3-yard line, kick the extra point. 2015, they put it on the 15.
My bad, that's my fault, that's my fault.
2016, they said, we're leaving it there. So if you want to fake it, that's a long way to
That's
go.
my fault,
And they
son.
got it done.
I was going to say they had a 15-yard play in their back pocket.
You don't see that on too many play sheets, do you?
No. So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. Herbert will give this one to Eckler. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Option play, and they'll give to Eckler. And nowhere really to go there. He'll take this up just shy of midfield. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2. The good run on 1st down followed up by a not-so-good run on 2nd down.
Now let's find out if they're going to stick with the run here on 3rd down. A lot of people would love to see some play action here. I say go with your best running play over your best blocker.
3rd and 2, Herbert. And this is caught. First catch for Keenan Allen. And he is going to have the Chargers' 1st down, and he was able to get it by plenty. A gain of 8 on 3rd and 3. Gotta say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the 1st down.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players. Somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You get better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination. Guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on 1st quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn it into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
At the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back there and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
Eckler going to get it again on 2nd down. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. But you're down early. How do you get back in the game, maybe establish the run? I think they're trying to do that.
I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offensive coordinator.
He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. The sack comes from Anthony Hitchens.
3 scores down, not even a halftime yet. They're not getting much generated offensively. They've got to figure it out.
It's tough because this defense just seems to be playing with so much confidence right now.
They really are. They are on their toes, and they're getting at them.
That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be 3rd down. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Well, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
Sometimes it's just not your day. There's another failure right there on 3rd down.
Hopkins' kick is good. Now here's a defensive timeout called by the Chiefs. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter. Following the made field goal for 3, Hopkins now to kick it off. Taking it about the 1. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. Now the Chiefs offense, they get ready to head on the field. And the ledger for them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Not sure it can be much better than that. They've got to feel very good about the groove that they're in at this stage of the game.
And the throw on the sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down.
He certainly had a good game throwing the ball so far, but I think he was trying to take that from good to great with that throw. trying to get one downfield.
On the run, he'll let this go deep right side.
That's not
And that's caught inside the 30. And he takes it all the way down to the 3. A big play there for KC.
We see this happen so often. If you're a defender, it's like watching a bad movie over and over. The pressure is good, forcing the quarterback out of the pocket. But it's a lot to ask for these defenders to stay plastered to
and he's got it. Touchdown, Chiefs. Blake Bell there to make the grab. And the Chiefs are able to grow their lead. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And he can't find anywhere to go with it.
He's gonna let me run with it. We got a touchdown, I promise you.
I know they're not asking me, but I'll give you my opinion anyway. I think it's time to erase that play from the call sheet. I guess they figure with the big lead, they can experiment a little bit. But all in all, just go ahead and put that play on ice.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And Roberts choosing not to break.
I will play something else. System is 3 hours. Might as well play Minecraft. How about stop playing Minecraft? I got the disc and all, but I don't know. Remember freeze? Dude, I was doing some Brawlhalla yesterday, so I think Call of Duty.